um, how does stress affect the genes? How does stress affect the DNA? How does stress affect the future?
Excellent question. Stress is a response to the environmental belief that exists. Stress is not a condition, nor is it a genetic form being expressed. It is a belief in the environment that is being expressed. The genetic condition that is associated with stress is a developed gene entirely for bringing the home front to the awareness. Stress is the developing condition for those who are ready to advance. Stress is the recognizable force of something not being acknowledged in life as given, something not being acknowledged in life as truth, something acknowledged as more being required. Stress is the defining moment that allows transition to occur into higher awareness. The genetics behind stress are the transformational codes that are being given, the transformational codes that are being turned off to allow the Christ conscious to rise from within. The diminishing genetic codes are being absolved into God, and the understanding of this in high awareness is very simple. It is a journey of acceptance that the physical identity will ultimately end in awareness far beyond it. The physical identity, however, in its genetics, in its driving force to experience more and more and more, will continue. It will not end, but it will instead be observed as a platform for recognizable force of attraction, recognizable force of creation, and life will continue with a whole new set of principles that the world will engage within. The current principles held by humanity, for example, are ones that are abstract in a nature of illusion. The genetic force of diminished genetic coding will bring the world to a position of higher awareness. And as you asked, the answer is simple. It is already known that the understanding of this is being given. The genetic stress that is being looked at is not itself a genetic force. It is an experience of a genetic force, ultimately culminating in a stressed environment, which then is a need to understand more and so forth. The stress itself as a response to a genetic condition is a programmed event. The world will find themselves in a material need more and more and more stressed until the response is given that there is no requirement for stress any further. The awareness of mind has been accepted, and the human species evolves into a being that is far more advanced than the current state of identity. Thank you.
I couldn't follow that, I was really distracted. don't know why. What does it say?
Pretty much saying that stress isn't genetic. Stress is a response to an environment that is driven by genetics.